And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers and the Washington Nationals. John Sciambi with you alongside Chris Singleton. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars of the sport, J.J. Su.
Yeah, Boog, he's one of the pillars of this lineup. And when you have a guy like that that's so consistent and so productive, you want to make sure you can do whatever you can.
Man at first. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, J.J. Su. That one clubbed out towards left center. That'll be extra bases. And he's got a double. Flying around third is Betts. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
That was exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
And we're back. And on the hill in this one, J.J. Su. He was certainly on point in his last outing, Chris.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Bottom of the first. Now, Nasim Nunez. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Nunez, in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. And the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And here it comes. Foul ball, still 0-2.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
He swung over top of the curveball.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
And now here is Brady House. Hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And he hits a ground ball right side to first, and 2 quick outs in the bottom of the first here tonight.
Batting third, the third baseman, Luis.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's Luis Urias. Collected 3 hits in the loss yesterday. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Next pitch is downstairs. And he deals. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Nationals go quietly. We played an inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here is Randall Moore. And the pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Su, a former home run derby champ. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a slider, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 gone here.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
James Wood now at the plate. And that one clips the corner. 0-0 here in the bottom of the second. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Rolled over to third. Muncy. Slings it across, and that quickly 2 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And that's in for a strike.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
2 down, nobody on. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. And the Nationals gone in order. We'll move to the third. Back in Washington, D.C. Here's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. Zoo back to work. Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning.
The catcher.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Daniel Veohi. And there's the strike.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie. You can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
And here's the first baseman. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. On to the fourth, still scoreless.
Now batting, designated hitter, J.J. Zoo.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Fought off foul.
Well, these Nats, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And before the pitch, he steps off. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Next is the designated hitter, Brady House. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Got it by him for the K.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Luis Urias digging in for the Nationals. Struck out swinging his first time. And a big swing and a miss. Urias in his 7th season, 28 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout inning over. Through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now up for Washington, Randall Moore. Sue back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Nationals, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt. But it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Ball 1 low.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And now the lefty fights that one away, still 1-2. Just missed.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Ball to strike. Breaking ball in there for a strike. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
Now the left fielder, Elliot Ramos. On the inside corner for a strike. That one's in there. 0-2.
He's been going after these guys consistently, and as a result,
got him. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington. They trail it here 2-0.
Up next is Dodgers. The designated hitter, J.J. Zhu.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe.
The third baseman,
Singy, that was a laser shot. And a good thing we have StatCast to give us the details.
yeah, get out of the way on that one. That ball flew out of the box at 112 miles per hour. You talk about generating a ton of power in that swing. He did it with quick hands, good lower half, and just unloaded on that ball.
Left-hand batter waits. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, he didn't get the call on the mound that pitch before. Felt like he should have had him looking, I think. But, that's good composure right there. He found a way to come back with another good pitch to get him to swing and miss.
And now the center fielder, James Outman. 1-1 now. Hard hit, right side. Throws to first, and that'll do it. A double in the end. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. Now at the plate, Jeremiah Jackson. The pitch. That clips the zone. That's strike 1.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Pitch. And down on strikes he goes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Hauls it in for the out.
Got the pitch that he wanted, just a little bit quick. Front shoulder open, backside collapsed a little bit, and the launch angle not where he needed it to be.
And now the first baseman, he's 0 for 1. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
Ooh, Baia. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
The Nationals trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses, struck him out. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They trail things here. And up next for Los Angeles, J.J. Zhu. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Ripped on a line. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Freddie across the score. 3 runs are in. It's 6-0. Well, he delivers in a huge spot right there.
Well, he's so dialed in. I don't think he even realizes how much pressure exists out there. Very easy swing, nice and relaxed. This is the type of approach you want to see guys take in this situation.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Two outs. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. 4 runs in the inning on just 1 base hit. Back here in Nationals Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Nasim Nunez. There's the strike.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Urias digging in for the Nationals. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nationals go quietly. Still up again. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the bottom of the 8th at the plate. Randall Moore. Zoo back to work. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
So impressive how the velo is still there even this deep into the outing.
Inside, just missed. In the air, right field. And that's a foul ball. The pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it gets through for a hit. Their first of the ball game. So a man aboard. Next to hit for the Nats, James Wood. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
And a pitch. Struck him out looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And as a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you can be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
And at first, Elliot Ramos. The next to hit. Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball 1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Betts. Off balance feed, there's 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Jeremiah Jackson digging in for the Nationals. Swing and a miss.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
In the air, foul off first. Makes the catch, and that is that. So 1 left for Washington. They still find themselves down.
All right, come on.
Back back in Washington, D.C. Leading off, Daniel Veoheen.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
And he deals. And that one fouled off. You just don't see it that much anymore. A guy being this efficient and getting this deep into the game.
I wonder if he's going to be able to close it out. There's just something about that 9th inning. But being at under 100 pitches, he's still got plenty of fuel left in the tank.
He's 2 outs away. And here's the first baseman. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. The pitch. Ground ball right side. Makes the sliding stop. Nicely done for the out. So it's their last chance in this one. And here is Nasim Nunez. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
He's had a tough day at the plate. 3 strikeouts already. It's hard not to think negative.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers get a shutout on the mound.
Really incredible performance on the mound. You know he's going to stew a little bit over that one hit that he gave up, because when you look at the body of work, so dominant, he'd have made just one better pitch. Perhaps he'd have a no-hitter.